What is going on YouTube? Welcome to today's vlog. In this vlog I share you a lot of foods that I'm eating at the moment in this lean growing phase. So it's not a bulk, don't be stupid, I'm not getting fat. The aim is to grow some muscle but stay as lean as I can, which the majority of guys and girls are working towards that at the moment anyway. So staying lean, build as much muscle as I can, so building strength. Look at the food that I'm getting in this current diet phase, and also towards the end of the video there's some cool information on what you can do and how you can set up your training and diet moving forward to help you make the best progress between now and Christmas, rather than waiting until the new year to start your new year, new me program, because we've got like 50 days between now and then, 50 days that you can get better in. So enjoy the video guys. Any questions, as always, comment below, hit thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you soon. Enjoy the vlog. What is going on guys? So we've been to the supermarket. I've mainly got groceries, but I'm going to show you what I've got. I'm going to bring the camera a bit closer because we're a bit far away. Basically, lots of voluminous foods, so my appetite is high, so what I'm going to do is fill my diet with foods that are high in volume, lower in calories. That way I can stay lean in my off season. I say off season in my general life. I don't really have an on season and off season now because I'm not doing bodybuilding anymore. But I'm in like a growing phase at the moment, so I'm in like a calorie surplus. But it's only a small surplus because I'm trying to stay lean. So, loads of mushrooms. I've got four mushrooms. They go into a lot of my meals because I like mushrooms. Never used to actually. When I was a kid I hated them. Got 10 bananas. I've got the ripe ones, so I've got to try and eat these within like 4 or 5 days. So I have them in like pancakes, and if like, for example, if I have a snack or a pre-workout, it would be a banana if I need it. Sweet corn. So the lady in Asda actually said to me, "You're very healthy, aren't you?" And I was like, you know what? I never used to be, but this year I seem to have changed. Mushrooms in front of the camera. More mushrooms and some apples. See, I'm vlogging this mainly because I'm proud of it, and I want my nan watches these and she'll be proud of me. Spinach, we've got 2 of those. Then we've got some easy peel oranges. So yeah, loads of fruit and veg. So I've got my rainbow stir fry veg, which I'm known for now apparently. People seem to know me as a stir fry Instagram story guy. So they're 3 for £3. I used to buy 6, but I buy more of the stuff on its own now. So a bit of broccoli, stir fry pack, romaine lettuce hearts. They're perfect to go in wraps or just with a salad. More broccoli, strawberries, red grapes, so loads of fruit. I've probably overdone it really. Sweet potatoes, probably massively overdone it really on the fruit, because I can eat it all over the weekend. Spring onions, they're my favourite. Haddocks, so some frozen fish, and some baza fillets, or baza, what is it, baza, strawberries. My favourite fruit, pineapple. It'd be better if I was eating it on a beach, but it is what it is. I've got 5, 6, 7 weeks till I go to Sydney, so some char grilled wraps. These are good. I think they're £2 for £2 in Asda. Sesame bagels, more broccoli, more sweet potatoes, and last but not least, some British baby potatoes. So that is my grocery shop. I actually only went to get some oats and some veg, but ended up with all this lot and no oats because they had run out of oats. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be going through. Obviously I get my protein from Muscle Foods. They send me my chicken, my minced beef, my steak, and occasionally I'll go to the butcher's to get other bits and bobs. But yeah, this is the majority of my diet. I buy rice in bulk, so I don't have to buy that very frequently. And yeah, this comes to like 33 quid, and I'll let you know in the next vlog or when I go shopping again, so how long that lasts. But yeah, that's my groceries, probably for about a week. So yeah, get yourself to the supermarket. Health is wealth. what is going on, guys and girls? I got as much footage as I could from today's pull session. This is basically a run through of what we got up to. So we started the workout with rack pulls and we built the weight up from 100 kilos up to 230, which I got for 5 reps, which I was pretty pleased with. It's pretty good for me. Building up to as strong as I've probably been before. Then we went into, I think we did 3 sets of 5 to 8 reps on that, ranging between 210 and 230 kilos. And then we went into some V-bar rows, which we went at 80 kilos for 3 sets of 10 reps. By this point we was already warmed up, so we didn't actually want to do any warm-up sets for this exercise. Yeah, lovely. A couple of different angles, and the aim here literally is just send the hips back and then drive the elbows up and squeeze them shoulder blades together and try and get as big a contraction as possible. Now, I used to approach my back training with the majority of not so much heavy loading, whereas now I focus a lot of my attention at the beginning part of the workout on mainly the heavy loading exercises, because I feel that brings about the most thickness, builds most thickness rather than doing lighter weight, higher rep stuff. And then we went into a chin up exercise, so this is like a good one for the biceps. And yeah, it's probably my top arm exercise. If you want to get bigger arms, get good at chin ups and dips. Like I say it all the time, and I mean it. These have been a game changer for me. So yeah, we did 3 sets of 10 reps of these. I would normally do these weighted, but by this point in the workout, my arms were smoked. So I don't think I even got 10 reps in the last set. So big one on the arms, and also really good for the back as well. So definitely recommend this exercise, guys. Make sure you add it to your program. Look at me. And then went into an underhand pull down, another one that's awesome for the biceps. Predominantly a back exercise, but again, big compound movement to build in the arms, it's a good one. And we went in with sets of 8 to 10 on here, so again, fairly heavy, controlling the eccentric on the way up, nice and controlled, getting a full stretch, then driving it down, trying to get below my chin, but the chin ups had ruined my arm, so I couldn't get it down as low as I'd like to get it down. But yeah, 3 sets of that, and then we didn't finish off with this. We actually done another couple of exercises for arms, but this is the last one that we filmed. So some cable curls, 3 sets of 12 reps, then we did some dumbbell movements, just a bit of volume at the end. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy the rest of the vlog.
Money shot. Stop it.
There he is. Simon Hill, everybody. Look at those pipes. Yes.
So, here I'm going to do a video on why my clients at the moment are getting insane results. So, a lot of people have been saying to me, mate, your clients are getting fucking insane results at the moment. Like, oh. And the thing is, they want them insane results too. And I'm like, you can get them too. You haven't got to pay me money. You just need to realise that you need to put one foot in front of the other and start working towards your goal. So all we're doing differently is we're reverse engineering the goal that client's got set. They've come to me and said, this is what I want to achieve, Jack. Can you help me? And I'm like, yes, I can, absolutely. This is what we're gonna do. So I communicate with that person and I begin to understand what they like to do from a training and diet perspective. I then iron it out in a way that I know is going to get the results that they want to see. And all I say to them is, right, this is what you have to do. Now, be consistent, tick the boxes in these areas, and do the things that I set you out to do, and you'll get to that point. I guarantee it. And the program will evolve in order for us to get to that point. So it could be a 12-week goal that they've got to be at a certain body fat or to look a certain way. And every 4 weeks or so, that training program will evolve, or their diet will change, or even weekly these things can change. But reality is, it's not fucking complicated. All we do is we regulate all these areas and we find a way of doing them that suits that person's lifestyle. So not one of my clients has the same program, not one of them has the same approach to eating. They all have different ways of doing things, because everyone's fucking different, right? There isn't one way to diet, there isn't one way to train, but there is one way to get that person to get motivated, and by doing things that help motivate them, by doing things they enjoy, there's more chance of them being adherent to what I'm trying to get them to do. So the reality is, fat loss is the goal. So all I need to do is get them to be consistent to an energy deficit, and then they're going to lose body fat. And if I can keep protein high in their diet, they're going to keep muscle. Therefore, the look they're going to get with that loss of body fat is going to be improved, right? So all we do is we find a training approach that they enjoy doing. We find a diet they enjoy doing. So normally the approach I use with diet will be flexible dieting. Therefore they choose whatever they want to eat. They can eat what they want. All I say is, here's your calorie amount that you've got to hit every day, mate. And also, hit this much protein. Do these 2 things and you're sorted, you're good to go. It's that simple. You just got to go away and find foods that match them numbers. Go away, get MyFitnessPal, track the food you eat. Yeah, it can be tedious, but guess what? You're gonna look fucking amazing by the end of the program, so it's worth doing, right? And it teaches you on food, and that is a tool that's invaluable in life. If you know how to eat to get better results in the way you look, then it's worth doing, right? And also we track NEAT, which is your activity level. So I get all my clients to buy a Fitbit or track it on their iPhone, the steps that they do every day. So I'm like, how many are you doing now? Let's increase that number. All of a sudden, you've created an energy deficit because you're burning more calories, right? Supplementation, generally for most clients it's the same. In the winter, I'll typically get clients to use vitamin D if we need to, and 5 grams of creatine a day, pretty much generally speaking for most of my clients. Other than that, we don't really do anything else. Whey protein would be something that they need only if they can't get enough protein in from their diet. Other than that, there's no supplementation that we'll use unless that client particularly needs it. And other points we've got is water. Make sure they're getting a minimum of 3 litres of water in a day, no shit, and then sleep. So if you're not doing that, by the way, that's something you can implement right now to start drinking more water. So if your piss is yellow, then start drinking more water because you're dehydrated. And sleep, very simple, is we measure how much sleep they get in. If that's something that it needs to be improved, just improving that will make a great response in fat loss itself, because more sleep means more recovery, and it brings about all these benefits that, like, sleep's a huge one, right? So if you're not sleeping enough, start sleeping more. So the Apple Watch, unfortunately, doesn't track sleep. So I've got, by my bed, a Fitbit so I can track my sleep. How sad's that? But again, it's one of them things that I can regulate, because I know that my performance in general life is better when I sleep more. So something that I track, and something that I try to aim for a minimum amount to make sure that I perform well in not just my fat loss, but in my business as well. So these are the things that we do. Everyone can do this. This is the thing. But don't go and think, oh, that person's doing so well, it's not fair. It is fair. They're putting in the work, but all we're doing is we're basically working through this approach, being consistent with it, and then all of a sudden they reach this point here, not by accident, but because we're doing all the things that is proven from evidence and research to get them results. So it's not an accident. It's not fucking guesswork either. It's literally just nailing down the approaches that are proven to work to get the results that you want to see. So that's how you do it.